Guys, welcome back to the channel. Bean here, and today I'm coming at you with a video that I have not filmed in a very long time, and that is a book tag. I honestly don't remember the last book tag that I did. So I know Callie did one. I haven't done one in a hot minute, so I figured fall is the perfect time to do one of those, so I'm gonna hop in and do one. Now, technically, I believe this is a book tag from the book blogosphere, so actual book blogs, which I am still a part of, not nearly as active in, but still a part of. And this is the Finally Fall book tag, and I found this on Lauren's bookshelf. I will link her blog down below, but it's literally just laurensbookshelf.com, which is easy to remember and great. And I'm just gonna hop right into it because I'm super excited. How many prompts are there? There are 10 prompts here, 11 if you count tagging other people. I'm just gonna say, if you guys have a channel, you should definitely check this out and participate in this tag. I think it'd be a lot of fun, so I'm gonna hop right into it. Starting with prompt number 1. In fall, the air is crisp and clear. Name a book with a vivid setting. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, a vivid setting. All right, so for a book with a vivid setting, I have decided to go with City of Brass by S.A. Chakraborty, because anyone who has read this book knows that this book is so beautiful. It is a gorgeously written book, not to mention, if this were a TV show or a movie, I would not be surprised. Also, I feel like I should point out it's raining outside right now, pretty heavily, which is another reason I really wanted to do this tag right now. But if you hear that, just think of it as ambiance. Prompt number 2. You can probably hear the rain now. It's starting to rain a little harder, and I love this kind of weather. Nature is beautiful, but also dying. Name a book that is beautifully written, but also deals with a heavy topic like loss or grief. Ooh. All right, for this prompt, I have chosen to use The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner. This book deals with a lot of grief and quite a bit of loss as well, from the loss of a child to the loss of a love to the loss of knowing yourself. So I think this book, it is a gorgeous book. It is a wonderful book, and I think it is quite intense at points. I think it's well written, beautiful. Yeah, I think it's well written. It does deal with some pretty heavy topics at points, but I think that's one of the things that makes it so well done. Fall is back to school season. Share a nonfiction book that taught you something new. All right, for this prompt, I have chosen to use The Poisoner's Handbook by Deborah Blum. I ended up choosing this one. I know it seems a bit like a cop-out, but basically I learned a lot about humanity and the history of humanity, and where our desire and how our desire to learn new things has really pushed us in the areas of science, and how much science has developed over the years. I think it is super interesting. I know it's not for everybody, but I am a history nerd, so I think this kind of thing is absolutely fascinating, so I'm gonna go with this one. Prompt number 4. In order to keep warm, it's good to spend some time with the people we love. Name a fictional family/household/friend group that you'd like to be a part of. That, I've actually got one right off the top of my head. I feel like this is very common and no one's surprised by this. I'd love to live in Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I think that the amount of acceptance in this place and just how interesting it is, and I suppose it can go hand in hand with The House in the Cerulean Sea. It can go hand in hand with The House in the Cerulean Sea, but I would love to live in one of these places, or at least to have been there, since I am no longer of the age that I would qualify to live there. So I think it would be absolutely amazing, a very interesting and unique way to grow up, and I'm totally down for it. Prompt number 5. Oh, okay. So this one is a bit not quite there as far as able for booktube, so I'm going to adjust it a little bit. The colorful leaves are piling up on the ground. The original prompt was to show us a pile of fall-colored spines. I'm going to go with show us your most fall colored book. Just because I can. And yeah, but also because in my opinion, no one talks about this series nearly enough. And this is Memory of Fire, the third book in the Waking Land series by Callie Bates. I mean, look at this. Each one is a different theme. The first one is green, so it's very garden and lush. And the second one is water themed, and the third one is fire themed. So I think like this, it just looks, to me, I know it's flames, but it also looks very fall kind of colors to me. So I'm sticking with this one. I know there are others that I could choose, but I feel like this series is never talked about. So there. Prompt number 6. Fall is the perfect time for some storytelling by the fireside. Share a book wherein somebody is telling a story. This is another brainless one for me, and I'm going with Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. In this story, what's his name? What's his face? In this story, Kvothe is telling his story of what happened in his life. If you haven't read Name of the Wind, you just need to do that because it's such a great book. All right, prompt number 7. The nights are getting darker. Share a dark, creepy read. It's hiding behind these books. I'm going to choose The Hollow Places by T. Kingfisher. This book gave me an irrational fear of willow trees, and a slight fear of otters, even though I love them still. But this book was so creepy and really like messed with my mind, so highly recommend for the Halloween spooky season. Prompt number 8. The days are getting colder. Name a short, heartwarming read that could warm up somebody's cold, rainy day. Ooh, interesting. All right, so for this one, again, it's one that I kind of know exactly what I'm picking, and that's going to be Heartstopper by Alice Oseman. If you haven't had the chance to read this series, go pick it up. It is so sweet, and it is like, it's adorable and absolutely cute and just everything you could want in a heartwarming story. Prompt number 9. Fall, luckily my favorite season, which it is actually my favorite season, returns every year. Name an old favorite that you'd like to return to soon. Ooh, okay. There are certain books that I like to read basically every year. I don't always get to them every year, but one of them is Wild Magic by Tamora Pierce. One of the other ones is Black Horses for the King by Anne McCaffrey. I haven't read this book in probably 2 years. I would love to get back into it. It's a King Arthur retelling story told from the point of view of one of the stable boys. So it's really sweet, really cute. Absolutely loved it. Still love it. I still love the book. Prompt number 10. Fall is the perfect time for a cozy reading night. Share your favorite cozy reading accessories. All right. So normally when I'm reading, I have a mug of whatever hot beverage, usually a hot beverage I am reading. So it'll have tea or coffee depending on what time of day it is. I'll also have a blanket. This is one of my soft ones that I have gotten in book boxes of the past. And I usually will light a candle as well because ambiance and aesthetic are everything. And normally that's what I require, as well as I usually turn on some sort of ASMR, some sort of cozy night, a fireplace, because I don't have a fireplace here, which makes me sad. So I just create my own fireplaces via the internet. So yeah, I think that's what I would have to go with. All right, and that is the video for you guys here today. The last prompt technically was to tag people in this post, and so I am tagging my viewers. I hope you guys enjoyed this tag, and if you did, please go give it a shot yourself. See what happens. You never know what you might discover. I have realized that I need to read some more books as well, because I always need to read more books, don't we all? And yeah, that's what I have for you guys here today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, now is the perfect time to hit that thumbs up button. and to subscribe to our channel. We post videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and occasional Sundays. And if you want to be reminded when we post new videos, please hit that little bell icon down below. Man, I can't talk today. And until next time, guys, please stay safe, stay healthy, and keep reading. Bye!